It's coming in alright. Yeah, I like right now. Oh, oops. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm actually trying out my earbuds today. See if like this could be a decent option. So yeah, let me know if the audio is doing okay and such when you come in. I'm assuming it should be quite alright. But yeah, without wasting much time, let's jump into our hunt. We're 919 eggs into our Fuecoco shiny. This is not what I wanted. But hey, it's just how it goes. Yo, what's up, PhD? Does the audio sound fine? Alright. Let's make this sandwich. Should I turn down the in-game music at all, or is it too loud? Okay. Getting our sandwich made. I should turn down the in-game music. Or is it good? Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's get into hatching these eggs. I'm really hoping that today is the day we hatch the shiny, relieve myself of the egg hatching curse. But I guess we shall see how this goes. Yeah, for the most part, I don't know, I have a good feeling about today. After like what we've been through so far, this has to be the day, right? I mean, we had some crazy shiny luck for wild spawns on our last stream, but it's not really what we were aiming to be doing. But yeah, let's get these eggs started. Alright, I think we got our first egg of the stream, 920. Let's see what it is. Okay, no shiny. Let's keep on keeping on. Okay. Okay, we got another egg. 921. Yo, what is up, reversed on? No shiny just yet. Let's keep on keeping on. Give me the shiny. That's great to hear. 922. Can you believe it? Oh, beans. You got your Tapu Fini shiny? Yo, that's hype. Congratulations. How many do you think it ended up taking you in total? How many Dynamax adventures? 923. Come on. Okay, no luck just yet. Let's keep these eggs on hatching. Alright, I think this is the last one of this batch. Will it be a shiny? Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? The 5th egg of the stream, it's only been like 5 minutes. I finally got it. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Thank you, finally. I can't believe I got it on the 5th. It's not even been 5 minutes. Oh my god, I have so many eggs left. Yo. I knew today was gonna be the day, but wow. 5th egg, yo, that's crazy. You know what's even crazier? I'm pretty sure this last egg that I put in the slot was the very first egg here. The one that, yeah, I know, right? The one where the Scyther is. So I grabbed 4 eggs from the back, and then I grabbed 1 egg from the front. So technically that shiny, if I would have just gone in order, would have been the very first egg I hatched today. All right, I'm gonna still hatch some more. There's a chance there might be a second one. We'll hatch for a little bit. I'm not gonna go like, we'll see. I might not hatch every egg on stream today, but I'm gonna keep going for a little at least. Let me I think I'm gonna evolve it today too. He's gentle, yeah. I mean, they're all gentle. Because of the Fuecoco I used that was Japanese, it was a gentle nature, but yeah, I was mainly trying, like, I was using Everstone to guarantee, like, you know, give a higher chance of it having its hidden ability. So the nature is going to be like more than like, I think most of them are gentle. I think it's guaranteed to be gentle if you use Everstone. So yeah, that's the main reason why it's that nature. It's not random. But yeah, we do got the 0 attack IVs for competitive. Yo, I can't believe that. That's nuts. Alright, so what was it, 924? Well, thankfully it was under 1,000. That is actually like insane that the very first egg of this batch would have been a shiny. That's just crazy. Well, I'm gonna hatch a bit more eggs, see if we get a second one, because I actually would like a second one for competitive. It kind of slipped my mind originally, but whatever the middle form is called could technically be used with Evilite Stone. Like, there's definitely like niche play for it. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point. Well, what's with those? Like, the Ditto I was using was 0 attack Ditto, and it was a Japanese Fuecoco. So I was using a different Ditto for the breeding process this time. But yeah. If I would have gone the other way, if I would have used my... Like, if I would have used the English Fuecoco with Unaware and Japanese Masuda, I couldn't have guaranteed that it would have Unaware as its ability. Which, you know, I could always just ability patch it. But if I can avoid wasting an ability patch after spending hours hatching something, you know what I mean? That was kind of the point. Yo, that is nuts that I actually got the shiny already. Like, think of this as like not one long grind session, but individual sessions, you know? So it's like, you know how I hatched like, technically I almost hatched, like, if this would have been the first time I hatched this Pokemon, right? I could have potentially hatched it on the first egg with the way the eggs were made. That's crazy. Like I mean, obviously this was a long grind, but with probability and such, you can't really think of it that way. You have to think of it as like each session or each hatch is its own individual scenario, kind of. That's crazy. You just got the Rotom catalog? Very nice, yeah. From the auction house? Okay, 926. If you're just tuning in, we actually hatched it already. Within 5 minutes of the stream, my 5th egg was a shiny. So I'm happy we finally got it, but we're gonna chill for a little bit and hatch some more eggs. I might switch it up and like do a different shiny hunt. But at least for like a bit, we're gonna hatch some of these because I think there's a chance there's a second one. Like there's such a good chance that there's a second one in here. And typically I would give away my extra shiny to a viewer, but this one the second one I'm gonna keep. If I by chance get a third, for sure I will trade it out, but gotta flex that shiny middle form. Like same with like Toadskull. If I had 2 shiny Toadskulls, I would just build a Toadskull and a Toadskull for competitive. Evilite Toadskull and then just like maybe Rocky Helmet Toadskull. I will admit, like, I was looking at Toadskull a little bit more, and like obviously most people look at it and they're like, let's run it with Rage Powder, Spore, you know, a supportive Pokemon. And you know, a lot of people are like, its ability sucks. Mycelium might. I mean, granted, there actually is a lot of benefit to using Spore last on the turn. Like there is benefits to doing so. Okay, that was actually 29. But I was wondering, like, what if there was like like, even though there is excuse me, even though, wait, what was I just saying? I kind of forgot what I was just saying. I'm like trying to multitask like so hard. Pineco could be interesting. It's a good shiny. What the hell was I just saying? Oh, you're gonna shiny hunt Galarian Meowth? That's a cool one. I like completely forgot what I was just saying. Oh. I legitimately cannot remember. Maybe it'll come back to me. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. So are you gonna breed for it then? I mean, I feel like that's what you have to do, right? Do you have to give it a certain hold item though for it to work properly for Galarian Meowth? I feel like you do. Trying to think what I was gonna say. I feel like it's in regard to competitive Pokemon, but I cannot remember what it was. Yeah, I want to get a Mousehold too, because it's actually been... It's pretty good still. It's pretty good support. Oh wait, I was talking about Toadskull. Okay. Toadskull. I was wondering like how, like even though it only has base 80 attack, like base 80 special attack, I was like wondering like, could it be justified to run it as a full offensive Pokemon? Like give it a Choice Specs or a Life Orb or a Choice Scarf and just give it coverage moves. Because I don't think anyone runs it that way. And like, yeah, 80's not like crazy attack stat, like honestly, it's not like anything to write home about. But I'm like, think of it more in like, people not being prepared for it, and then also like pairing it with like some of these Pokemon that are in the format that are good at dropping special defense, like Sparthra or like Iron Moth or something. Like I wonder, like could it be a pick that could actually like be good aside just being like a support Because, like, you'd probably pick a Mungus over, like, Toad Scroll. And you'd probably pick, maybe even Brew Bonnet to a degree over it. Yeah, you want to build Friend Guard. You're thinking of doing, like, the Friend Guard build, right? Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah, there's a couple, yeah, generally you just want to build for balance, like bulk. I have an interesting team I am kind of working on that isn't necessarily 100% like unexplored. But I'm just trying to think like what would be the best scenario. Like I feel like Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, and like Fluttermane are like some of the more common picks. Dragons are definitely good in this meta. They've definitely risen even more, I feel like. I've been seeing a lot of actually Mousehold plus Dragonite is a comp. Is like a core I've been seeing a lot more recently. A lot of Dragonite, honestly. Welcome back. Like multi-scale plus Mousehold's Friend Guard is pretty sick. Okay, let's get rid of these. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. If you're just tuning into the stream, we actually already hatched the shiny. Within 5 minutes of my stream, the very first batch of eggs I did today, I found the shiny, finally. So we're just kind of going through more of our eggs that we've acquired, seeing like if there's a chance we could potentially hatch a second one. I feel like there's always a chance that we do. We'll see what I end up doing today. I might end up just hunting something else for a bit. We'll see. I mean, we are at that odds where we could potentially hatch two. So, I mean, there's always that. Get the shiny today. Get the shiny yesterday. Get a shiny today. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. The thing about this Skeledirge is I could actually use it in raids also. I think the way I'm gonna build it, it's probably gonna be like maybe max HP, max special attack. More than likely I'll excuse me. I don't know, like the team I originally was breeding it for this series, I don't even think it's a team I would use seriously. But I do think Skeledirge is still a pretty good Pokemon. Definitely has viability. Thanks again for coming out to the stream today. I hope you're all doing well. Cheers. Hatch a shiny, what do? You hatch some more eggs with me and you. Yay! Quite amazing. So let's see. Any shiny luck? Nada. Not a thing. Alright, we're getting jumped. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty pumped that we hatched it. I'm trying to decide, like, what should I do? Should I just end my stream early today? Like, that, I wouldn't mind doing that either, necessarily. 9:38. I mean, more than likely, I'm definitely not gonna hatch all these eggs on stream today. I'll probably just hatch the rest of them off stream. And just, you know, if I do hatch a shiny, I'll just let people know. You know? Just kind of how it goes. I'll probably just at least get this egg boost done. Pretty intense. I mean... yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll probably just do a short stream today. That's what I'm thinking. Unless there's like an MS outbreak that like speaks to me. I mean, Weasel could be sick. What else? I don't see anything down there. I just not... Haunter, don't really care about. Gyarados. Cool shiny, but I have so many of them too. We have the Fanfi in this area. Alright, let's get these eggs hatched. You know what I could do though? I could technically knock out enough Fanfi to, you know, maybe I can knock out 60 Fanfi, and then as I keep running past the outbreak, maybe I'll eventually see a shiny. You know what I mean? Maybe, there's this one egg boost that I was getting on my last stream. It gives sparkling power to ground types. No. I prefer not. Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily need this, but I mean, could just kind of like run in circles while these are getting knocked out. Let's see. Okay, egg is hatching, 940. You're gonna hunt for Mewtwo and Dynamax Adventures. Very iconic Pokemon. Yeah, I guess I could just like run in circles here and the Talonflame can still kind of like clear out the outbreak. 941. Can you have some eggs? I could probably trade you an egg. $9.42. I guess the main thing would be just like, I mean, I already hatched a shiny today. Like, I actually hatched it within 5 minutes of my stream. But, yeah. I kind of do want a second one. Okay. Yeah, Mewtwo is one of those Pokemon that, like, is powerful, but it's never really that good competitively. Maybe in, like, single battles, it does a little bit better. Thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate that. $9.44. Okay, no luck on that. Sounds good, PhD. Do you just want a Fuecoco? Like, I could trade you one of these Fuecoco that I have extra, if that's what you're looking for. Alright, let's get another batch of eggs. Yeah, I'll have so many extras. What was your shiny? That's hype though. Always, the first shiny is always the most memorable. Your first shiny ever? Holy smokes. What was the shiny? Alright. Just kind of cruising around here. It's crazy to think that I hatched, or I got all these eggs ready and I already hatched it. Pretty intense. You got a Sneasel shiny, that's a good one. Very cool shiny to get. Congratulations on your find. Alright, 9:45. Will it be a shiny? Oop. Let's keep on keeping on. Really? You got a Skullbolt shiny from the tree? I have some duplicate shinies, but most of them are reserved for trades right now. Like, I have extras of the Paradox, but I'm trying to trade for the version exclusive shinies. Welcome back, PhD. A lot of times if I do get extra shinies on stream, I will trade them to viewers if you're attending the stream or whatever. Like, if I found another, like, I found a extra Orthworm, for example, like recently when I was hatching eggs in this area, and I just traded it to PHG. I just gave it to them because I already have one. It has first met location where it can be only found from tree. That's sick, yo. That's so cool. Yeah, right now I'm not trading any shinies out. But I mean, if there's I found, like, I've had some luck finding random wild shinies here. Like, even on my last stream, I found a Cacnea and I found a Silicobra. But those were my first ones in this game, so those aren't dupes by any chance. But, you know, as time goes on, eventually, this is my favorite place to hatch eggs in the game. I feel like we're bound to get duplicates of most of these Pokemon. Also, occasionally we get, like, in our community, we do like shiny boost sandwiches for people watching. Like right now I'm like busy doing something, but there's even people in my community that do it. Like ATK IV, one of my mods, she, if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you know about the Herba Mystica sandwiches you can get in the game that help boost your odds at getting shinies. There's a way to use the Union Room to... Whoever the host is can actually provide the value, like pretty much provide the Herba Mystica, which is the end game resource that you need to make these sandwiches. And they're kind of rare. You get them from tier 5 and 6 raids. But there's an exploit for the Union Room that if the host saves before the Union Room and then uses their ingredients that are rare, once the boost is given to everyone in the Union Room, pretty much the host can soft reset their game and it will disband the group, but everyone else will still retain the boost they got for a half hour, and the host will actually get all their items back. So there's a way that you can constantly give boosts to friends without ever using Herba Mystica. It's pretty sick. Alright. So yeah, within 5 minutes of this stream, I hatched the shiny. I'm just trying to think like what I should do. Like, I guess I could keep hatching eggs. This is definitely going to be a shorter stream, regardless. Just kind of how I'm feeling. But yeah, this is pretty exciting to get it so fast. After, I mean, hundreds of eggs. So it wasn't like that fast. It just... If this was the session that started, you know, if this was my first session hatching this Pokemon, I would have gotten it within like the first 5 eggs. And that's what I'm hoping, you know, moving forward, that when I go into another Masuda Method hunt, that I'm not sitting here for hundreds of eggs. Like, we've already done the Fuecoco for 1,502 eggs. We just got our Fuecoco in 924. I would hope that I get luckier moving forward. Or at least have a little bit of luck. Done Mewtwo path finally. Nice. Very nice, sir. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Thank you for tuning in. 9:51. Okay, no shiny. Yeah, so for the most part, we're just hatching through more of our eggs to see if there's another one laying in our inventory. 9:52. I still can't believe I hatched it already. It's interesting because even with the Fuecoco, I had a similar scenario where, you know, it took me thousands, like over 1,000 eggs, 1,502 eggs, but within the first 15 minutes of the stream, same deal. Like, hatched the shiny. But then I ended up hatching a second shiny Fuecoco in that same batch of eggs, which I ended up trading to my Twitch mod, Mr. Joe's Gaming, mainly because he didn't even do the Greninja event at all. He didn't catch the Mightiest Mark 1 that you can get in the raid. So, just because he's the homie and he's been keeping my Twitch chat under control for years, thought it'd be a good gesture to give him the shiny, the extra one I had. But yeah, like I said, if I had to second one of the Fuecoco, I already have plans to use it competitively. So, yeah. What is the middle form even called? I don't even know. Like, honestly. I'm still, like, not great with a lot of the new Pokemon's names. Like, I have no idea what the name of the middle evolution of Meowscarada is either. But, you know, my starter was Quaxley. So I don't even know what its middle evolution's name is. I don't, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just one of those things that's like not really memorable. It's like I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it's called. You know? But yeah, I appreciate people tuning into the stream today. Fortunately, we already hatched it. No, I do not have a shiny Ditto. All you need, though, to breed shiny Pokemon, or increase your odds of a shiny Pokemon from breeding, you just need 2 parents that are of a different language. So, in my case, I have a Ditto I caught. Well, it's actually someone else's Ditto that they caught, but it's an English Ditto. See how it says like English there on the, like underneath the Ditto? I was using Fuecoco that I got traded in a Wonder Trade that was from Japan. So the parents were, so if you use 2 parents that are from a different language, like region, the odds of the shiny are actually 1 in 512, which is a higher odd than the regular. I mean, this is with the shiny charm also. But yeah, that's like the best way to go about breeding in this game. I'm just knocking out some of these Fanfi because we could technically find a shiny by just running around in circles. Like, I guess a part of me is hoping that like Ada or Sir Fizzbun appears in the stream before I decide to end, because they could give me a level 3 sandwich boost, which will give me a level 3 egg boost, which will, you know, in turn make my eggs hatch faster, but it also gives the way the ingredients work, it gives a sparkling power level 3 for ground. So I could technically like be shiny hunting a Fanfi also while hatching. Okay, so that's 30 so far. This actually isn't too bad because I'm still getting like walking my eggs. And my Talonflame just kind of like tearing up these Fanfi. Yeah, I'll just knock out enough till I get to the second pop-up. And that should be enough to get the highest shiny odds for this mass outbreak. Okay. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. And it's nice because the Fanfi aren't like aggressive. They don't actually run into you to fight. They just kind of stand there. So I don't have to keep consistently fleeing from a battle. If I remember correctly, the Fanfi is just kind of like lighter. Alright, we have egg hatching. 9:55, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so right now, it's a matter of like going for a second shiny. It's fine if we don't get a second one, but I don't know, there's part of me that feels like we will. 9:56. Come on. Will it be another shiny? Alright. No shiny there. Okay, let's keep on hatching these eggs. Maybe we'll go until we get a shiny Fanfi. Maybe that will be the goal of today's stream now that we got a shiny Fuecoco. Because we do have a shiny Donphan. But, yeah. I'm not going for a living dex in this game. Maybe in home I should. The thing about doing a living dex of shinies is everyone's gonna kind of judge differently what is allowed in that collection or not. Like, some people don't think Pokemon Go shinies are real. Like, if I use my Pokemon Go shinies in my home collection, some people might not count those as legitimate ones. Like, for example, like a shiny Entei that I caught in a raid. Personally, I don't care. Like, that's real. In my mind, that's a real Pokemon. What the franchise has done, you know. You want the shiny Bambi? Well, understand, I'm not, like, catching this for the viewer right now. If I got 2, there's a potential, yeah. First one, I'm definitely keeping. But anything after that, I don't need it. I don't, like, why would I want an extra shiny? So I'll say this. You're better off not asking for shinies, because, first of all, that's just not how things work here. But if I do get a second one, there's a really good chance I'll just give it to you. Pretty high odds, I would say. I'm just not, like, trying to, like, just saying. I don't typically like to just... Okay, here we go. We have the max amount knocked out now, so... At this point, it's more just, like... finding one. Alright, I'm gonna run. And keep hatching these eggs. Thank you. If I got 3, then... you got the other one, PHG. Yo, what's up before dawn? Honestly... I don't think there's gonna be another Grunt Cup before dawn. I think it's just in the, that's like a past. Maybe, but like honestly, I guess like I don't want to roll it out 100%. But I personally, I would do it for the community. Like that's why I would do it at this point. Like it would be fun just to like hang out with people and like maybe get Max on the stream. We could just shoot the crap or whatever. But yeah, for the most part, probably not happening. Shout out to Before Dawn, by the way. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like how it's just like snobby. Like there's some people that don't even think, like understand that, okay, if you have a certain like standard to your shinies, that's totally fine. But when you start to like judge other people's collections because they're not up to your standard, that's cringe. Like I respect people that shiny hunt full odds. Like they don't use a shiny charm. They won't use anything to assist them. They just do full odd shiny hunts for their full collection. They refuse to do anything else. Like that's impressive. Maybe not the smartest usage of your time, but very impressive. You know what I mean? Like I can't deny that's not impressive. But like it's when that same likeness or a person starts to like judge other people, like, well, mine are this full, like mine are 1 in 4,000, yours are from Pokemon Go or something, you know, those aren't real. But I mean, again, it's like a vocal mind, like that's such a small aspect of the community. Personally, if I ever attempted a shiny dex, like a shiny living dex, it would absolutely include every single game that exists in the Pokemon franchise that would allow me to transfer them to home. That's how I would go about it. Because it's kind of pointless to do it otherwise. Like, I guess not pointless. That's not nice to say. It's not pointless. Excuse me. It's just that, like, it's not really why I play the games. So I would be totally content if I, by chance, was able to get most shinies throughout all the franchise. Like, I'm not going to sit here and hatch 3 Fuecoco eggs just to have a living dex. You know what I mean? That could have been, like, 3 hunts for unique Pokemon. That's just kind of what I was thinking, at least. But yeah, for the most part today, honestly, we already hatched the shiny Fuecoco. There's a good chance there's a second one in our inventory. I would love to hatch a second one. Froakie, I didn't need a second one. Fuecoco, I could actually find use for it. Come on. Okay, no luck. Hatching shinies in this game is just like an emotional roller coaster. Those are just facts. Okay, 961. Come on. I'm gonna evolve my Fuecoco also before I head out. We're definitely gonna evolve that to a Skeledirge. I almost want to like EV train it. I mean, I won't do that on stream. Because more than likely I'll just use the power bracers and fight wild spawns. And that just takes a little bit of time. I mean, it could be fun. I just think Skeledirge is one of those Pokemon I wish people used more often in raids. And used it right. Like, I had this one person, I was trying to fight an Amoonguss grass raid, and I just did like a random online lobby, and multiple people brought Skeledirge. I was like, yo, this is perfect. And one of them was throwing shadow balls. I'm like, why are you throwing shadow balls at a grass Amoonguss? Like, literally, Torch Song boosts your special attack, and it's like the perfect coverage for it. I'm just like, are you... like, people in the Pokemon online, like, oh, I don't get it. Like, they have to be, like, kids. Like, I don't understand how you're, like, that absent. Like, it's, like, such a waste of time. It's, like, they don't EV train their Pokemon either. Like, I can tell, like, there's, like, sometimes they'll be in a lobby and they'll bring in, like, an Iron Hands and they'll use Belly Drum. But then they'll attack and it does like no damage. I'm like, dude, did you even EV train this shit? Like, what are you doing? Coming in with this like random ass Pokemon that isn't even optimized. Like, no, that's not random. It's just like not optimized for battle. So it's like you end up like hurting the raid more than helping. Well, I think it's mainly because of the way it's monetized. I think a lot of people have this sentiment with Pokemon Go that it's heavily monetized. And there's like this whole... like, I feel like there's like a feeling that whoever pays the most money will get the most shinies. I mean, granted, it's not like true in every aspect. Like, community days, you can kind of just show up and probably get a shiny or multiples. But yeah, like raid shinies, legendaries... it does really... it's a little bit more lined up with like gambling for sure. I personally think there should be a law, in like some type of law implemented that prevents gaming to give you a product that you can buy that doesn't have a definitive like outcome. So like if you're gonna spend money in a video game, you know what you're buying. Like buying, like, it's, I guess like with Pokemon Go, it could be like shady in the sense that it could be like, oh, well, you're buying a chance at the raid. You know, like you're not paying for the Pokemon, you're paying for an opportunity. You got a shiny Reller? Yo, congratulations, that's sick. Like, that's pretty much the thing about Pokemon Go. And like a lot of these games that like have microtransactions in it, it's like you're paying money for a chance at something. And that should be illegal. That's just like so predatory, it's like unbelievable. Like with Pokemon Go, it's like in the main series games, it's like you buy the video game and then you play the game. There's still like odds and probability, but you're not like continuously shilling out more money for content in the game. It's just like your time at that point. But with Pokemon Go, it's like your time and money, which is like really intense. If you like don't like, you know, if you're a casual player, it's like maybe you don't even think about it that much. But as someone who like played competitively for a while and like played since the beginning, I personally like, I don't know, I just like don't even really play the game much anymore. Like I have a YouTube channel I built up and I'm not even like worried. Like I'm probably never gonna post again to it. I might try to salvage the channel at some point, but like right now I'm like, I'm okay with the situation. It's just like one of those things where it's like, if I'm not caring or passionate about it, like, what's the point? And like, I don't know, I saw some news recently, like someone's trying to post in my Discord talking about how, yeah, Pokeballs costing real money is a scam, for sure. Especially when there's so many things in the game that are meant to waste your items, like, the way the TM system is made in Pokemon Go is like meant to just waste your TMs. The way field research encounters are, it's like they're guaranteed catch, or like they're prizes, they're rewards for you, but you still gotta throw a ball and waste your resources that you actually went out and earned. There's so many layers to it that's just like, And honestly, I think they're at a point where even if like they upset their fan base and people quit, they would be okay because they profit primarily off of the AR mapping and, like, I mean, maybe not mainly, but there's a big aspect of Niantic profiting off of AR mapping and data. I mean, everyone is data. Like, think about the current world we live in. Even in, like, developing countries and stuff, they have phones. Like homeless people have phones. Like, everyone has a phone. And no one, like, I mean, even in America, it's like, not to be all whatever, it's like, the NSA was a thing. It got whistleblowed by Edward Snowden. We all learned that, like, we're all just, like, we're just numbers. We're data to corporations. They're just finding, they want ways to market to us as much as possible. And the best way to do it is just, like, figure out our patterns and habits and such. And this is definitely something that still just happens. And it's just, like, either no one cares or no one even realizes that it's still happening. But yeah, Niantic absolutely is just like, anytime you open up Pokemon Go or use any of its features, you're essentially sending data back to them. There's actually a way to opt out on your privacy. Like, it's kind of like hidden within the terms of agreement or terms of service for Pokemon Go, but you can actually opt out on sharing your data to Niantic. I don't know how much it actually does it or not, but yeah, Edward Snowden is like the GOAT, but like he's a war criminal. I mean, he's like the most wanted man in America. Isn't that funny? Like someone who whistleblows like this organization that's like, you know, that whenever 9/11 happened, they tried to like, that was an opportunity for the American government to kind of like strip rights of the people. And that's essentially like what it is, you know, like the surveillance state that we live in now. And it's like, how much is it going to affect you? Probably like, you could probably live your entire life and it doesn't directly affect you. But I think it's more about like the nuance of the scenario too. Like what could possibly happen if like, you know what I mean? Down the line. But the whole point I'm trying to get across here is that it's like it shouldn't be shocking or a surprise that a company like Niantic cares about money more than people. And yeah, I mean, they're an AR company first. Like, their Pokemon Go success was a fluke, honestly. They didn't see it coming. It was just like, they're trying to get AR, you know, they want to be like the forefront of AR technology. And it's like, we're at a point where AR is not necessarily it's like, I personally think AR could be very, very useful in a lot of ways. Like, working from home, like say you work at a studio, like an animation studio, AR would be actually extremely beneficial for at-home work because you can have a board meeting and do like storyboards. Like, you know how, do you ever watch like behind the scenes of like a Disney film and they have like what they call storyboards, like a bunch of pictures kind of like showing what the sequence of the scene, and they're like talking about it, like what happens in each shot and whatever. Like you can do that stuff effortlessly without using real materials. And honestly, even like the military complex would benefit tremendously by AR technology. Like they could do training sessions in a room. Like they could literally accomplish so much. Like people, it's like, yeah, there's gaming, but like the real uses of AR are more about like business and war. Like for real, like it's I think Microsoft itself like did a big deal with the military like a year or two ago with AR. Well, yeah, I mean, like I work with people who are immigrants, you know, like one of my coworkers is from Iraq, and he left when he was 12 years old, and it's like literally the shit, like I live in America, you know, I'm grateful, you know, I'm not sitting here like, you know, I understand that living in America is like a fucking privilege. It really is. Like, yes, it's not perfect, but like when you look at other countries that don't even have like people like sit here and complain about things all the time, like, but there's countries that have no regulation. Like there's countries where people who don't even have platforms for their minorities or their diversity. You know, it's like there's a lot of things that like are just terrible elsewhere. But yeah, like it's so interesting how in America people want to be a victim. Like it's like people, you go on Twitter, like granted Twitter is not representative of the normal person. Like it's definitely a vocal minority, and it's also like people being chronically online, like that are like the people that tweet a lot already have problems. Like if you ask me, like the fact that you spend most of your time getting dopamine from like tweeting and stuff is like, yeah, it's I don't know I don't want to say anything too like polarizing. I just think it's like it takes a certain type of person to like sniff their farts like that, like not to be whatever. But yeah, it's just like a matter of like, I don't know. It's better to just like ignore it for the most part. Like if you just never went on Twitter, you would, half of these like things that exist would never even touch your reality. But yeah, ultimately the point is, you know, we live in a time where like we are just data to corporations. I mean, like, do you think a company actually cares about social rights? No, they just want to sell another product to you. And it's like weird when like corporations are trying to be your friend. Like that's kind of what the marketing tactic is on Twitter and like online in general with like corporations, is they try to be like relatable. But it's like, why would a Coke product have a stance on a social issue? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's Coke, dude. It's a you shouldn't even be drinking Coca-Cola. It's not even good for you. You know what I mean? It's like hilarious that people like buy into this stuff. Like they see like something that they want in the world, and it's like this corporation is just like profiting off of it. Welcome back. I don't want to get all like political or whatever, but it's just like this type of stuff, like people just don't realize how much the same most people are. You know what I mean? Like we're all flawed humans. Like if you think about what you do on a daily basis, you could probably apply that to most people. Like say you go to like even like someone in power is just as flawed as you have the potential to be. It's interesting how like there's like this perceived sense of like even when people talk about like, oh, all the people in power are controlling, and they're like there's spider webs of controlling the entire world. It's like, I don't know, man. Like I feel like it's way more, I feel like it's like way more nuanced than that. Like I do think like obviously there's like these people who are rich and have power and such and whatever. Like there's definitely like a modern day like Emperor and Colosseum happening. But it's just like, how much control do you actually think it has over your life versus you have control? 79 of the 900. I'm gonna get more coffee after this. Okay. We did hatch our shiny already if you're just tuning in. Within 5 minutes, I hatched it. The very first batch of eggs, I hatched it. So we're kind of just going through the rest of them. I'm not gonna hatch all these today, like, that's crazy. Honestly, let's evolve this shiny. Let me go grab it. Where are you, Fuecoco? Am I crazy? Wait, where is it? I don't even remember where I put it at. Am I just like... Oh wait, there it is. I was like, where is it? Yeah, I know what's up. Alright, let's evolve the shiny. Let me bring it out real quick. Alright, we finally got it. We hatched it within 5 minutes of our stream. No, 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 no! Don't go for it. You're just going after the flittle. Alright, little one. It's time for you to evolve. Are you ready to evolve? Alright, let's go. Let's give it a bunch. Here we go, Fuecoco. Alright, let's get that second stage evolution. Very cool. Crocolore. Okay, so it's Crocolore. I had no idea what this thing was called. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Oh wow, he's much bigger. Yeah, this is a very goofy looking Pokemon. Very goofy. Alright, let's get it evolved. Alright, Skeledirge. I'm gonna max this to level 100 at some point, so... Come on, Skeledirge. Yo, yeah, this is the best starter shiny for sure. The little bird thing that's on its nose, kinda. Very cool. Alright, let's see what it looks like here. Yo, yeah, it's such a sick shiny. It is kind of funny though, like, I can't unsee the Danny DeVito and like clown face anymore. It does make it kind of ugly. Like, I will admit it does kind of seem ugly. Because of its, like, the way the flames are designed. Alright, yo, I'm freaking pumped that I finally got my Skeledirge. Let me save real quick. Are you home, Ada, by chance? Alright, let's bring it up here. I'm gonna grab more coffee real quick, chat. Thank you for tuning into the stream today. You're going to a restaurant soon to pick up dinner. It's Mexican night here. Do you mind giving me a level 3 egg boost before you go? Would that be chill? Alright, cool. Let me just go grab coffee real quick and then I'll do that. Because I can't speak. There's a Fanfi outbreak here and I knocked out 60 of them as well. So I think there's a really good chance that I could potentially find a Fanfi by like running around. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hatch more eggs, but I'm gonna like try to get a shiny Fanfi for the rest of the stream. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Just getting more coffee. Yo, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Yeah, if you get the union room code up, Ada, yeah, be ready. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Alright, I'm gonna go for one more half hour here, just because we already got it. We'll see if we get lucky or not. Just gonna grab a random batch. Thanks, Ada, for helping me. Okay. Just gotta click through all this real quick. Yeah, bring whatever, and don't. Okay, so PhD, don't touch the sandwich, but bring whatever ingredient and bring butter for the second part. We're just gonna toss whatever the first ingredient it is you bring. Okay. That's pretty much PhD. Alright, let's go. Okay. I mean, honestly, you don't even have to join. This would actually be fun. Whoa, what is going on over there? Oh, that was your Miraidon and they were just on the mount. Do you want to make the sandwich? I don't think they need the boost. I think they were just popping in. Yeah, the graphics, this sequence of like visuals is always so random if it's gonna go completely glitched out or not. It's kind of interesting to think that they couldn't even make this look good. Like, it looks alright, but like so many times like textures and such like clip out and all that jazz. Alright, let's go. Thank you, Ada, for the Sammy. So this will give us a Shining Sparkling counter level 3 and Egg Power level 3. So yeah, we're gonna hatch some more of these eggs for about a half hour more, and I'm gonna try to check the ground types in Asado Desert for a half hour. So that's pretty much how we're gonna end this stream today. You're on the table. You are on the table. I was like wondering what you meant by that. Alright, thank you, Ada. I really appreciate that boost. But yeah, 924 we hatched our shiny Fuecoco. Now I'm just kind of like going through what I have left. Okay. I mean, they tried making a game like a couple years ago. It didn't really do that well. Like Little Big Town or something. I don't remember what it was called. But sounds good, Ada. I'm just gonna be checking the fan fee. Well, not just the fan fee, but kind of like despawn them and come back or something. Yeah, it's not really that important to me if I get a fan free shiny. It's more something to do while we're hatching these eggs. So I already knocked out 60 of them. I'm just gonna go in a circle. I mean, there's so many ground types that spawn. I'd say there's even a chance we just find a random, like, something that's not even what we're... I mean, we're not really hunting anything specifically. at this point. We're just kind of hatching the rest of these eggs, hoping to get a second Fuecoco. Yo, Chris plays Pokemon. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome to the stream. How was your stream today? Alright. 980. Thank you so much for that raid, Chris. Let me give a shout out to Chris here. Okay, 980. One sec. Yeah, I feel like it would be better to... Maybe someone else who's more competent, for sure. I agree. Chris plays Pokemon. Bro, thank you so much for that raid. Hope you had a great time. Not bad few shiny Pokemon taken up to 123 shiny Pokemon caught. Oh my gosh. Very nice, yeah. Very, very nice. I did hatch a shiny Fuecoco finally earlier on my stream at 9:24, but I'm just kind of going through the rest of my eggs and seeing if there's any more shiny. I finally got it. Took a while. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for that raid. I really appreciate it, yeah. Welcome over. Yeah, I actually bred it with the 0 attack IVs too, for so I can use it in VGC or competitive Pokemon in general. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Alright. 982. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Right now I'm just kind of like... This is my favorite place to hatch eggs because of all the items on the ground that are really valuable, like star pieces and stardust. But there's a mass outbreak of Fanfi here, and I knocked out 60, and I'm just kind of like despawning them and respawning them while I'm hatching. Why not? Maybe it's not like the fastest way to hatch eggs, but... You know, you can only assume I'm satisfied with what I have. Okay. I would love to get a second one though. This is the one that I would actually use the second one competitively with the Evilite Stone. The middle evolution. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of like chilling. Thank you so much again, Chris, for the raid. I hope you have a great day. Appreciate you. Let's get that shiny luck. Yeah, with the Silicobra, you essentially just have to pay attention to the eyes. That's really all you gotta do. It has yellow eyes, it's shiny. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so after this boost, I'm gonna end my stream. How much time do I have left on it? 24 minutes. Yeah, it'll be kind of a short one today. Mainly because this is a long hunt. We'll be sure to be switching it up a bit on the next stream, that's for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure. Dare I say VGC? Probably should. Even if it's like rental teams, I should probably do some VGC battles. Okay. 985. Can we get another shiny? Okay, no. Yeah, that is pretty great. Alrighty. Maybe another egg hatching. I'm just knocking out some Fanfy. Why not? 986. Nice. Not shiny. I'm like, nice. Wonderful. Come on, random Fanfy shiny. 987. Okay. All these little Fanfy just marching around. $9.88. Okay. I'm just gonna picnic once real quick. Did you find a shiny deerling? Librarian vibes, great to see you. How are you doing today? I was able to hatch the shiny Fuecoco. I'm just kind of like hatching the rest of my eggs, or at least some of them. I'm not gonna do them all here. 989. Will it be a shiny? Imagine hatching a second one before I leave. That'd be crazy. Okay. Let's get a new batch of eggs. I'm gonna go to another random group. Alright, I'm gonna just run and despawn. Fanfy and come back. Wait, it's raining up there? There's hail? Oh, wow. I don't even know if it's like that here. I didn't even check. That might be kind of nice, though. I mean, you're inside, at least. Just gotta be careful with the hail when you're outside. If it's actually hailing, how big are the balls? Wait! Are you kidding me? I was looking at this and I'm like, is that the shiny? Oh my gosh. This is insane. How'd I even know? I looked at it, I'm like, that looks lighter than the other ones. And it wasn't even like... Yeah, you definitely did. Yo, I'm a monster. I can't believe I was able to tell. And there was like no comparison on screen. I just looked at it, I'm like, that's the shiny. Like, that's why I ran into it, because I was like, is that the shiny? We got it. Oh my gosh. That's a clip. Someone clip that, please. Wow. That was awesome. It looks like almost the same. How did I even know? Like, look at that. That looks like the same. Dude, I'm a beast. I just knew when I looked at it, like, yeah, that's just shiny. That's so crazy I was able to tell. Yo, I'm a beast at this. Tandem Mouse, you're next. Wow, you did bring the shiny luck though. You're like that. You be bringing me shiny luck. Yo, that was hype. Alright, let's see if I can get another one. If I get another one, I'll give it out to a viewer. As long as your name's not PHG. No, I'm kidding. I'm just playing. Did you know PHG actually hooked me up with a shiny Copperage? Don't call me, bro. I'm not gonna answer. We gotta keep this relationship professional. I don't even want to talk to my parents on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, why do I want to talk to them? The most I'll do is talk to myself. Okay? Alright. Alright, we have some more eggs hatching here. 990. I'm like sitting here like losing it over a shiny fanfy. That's so crazy. Like that's legitimately nuts that I was like able to tell. I'm still like in disbelief. Like I don't even know if I could find another one. It's like that bizarre to me. Like how did I know? Like I ran into it and everything. Like yeah, that's it. Like I guess I was still doubtful. What is going on? I didn't even know I did that. Alright. $9.92, ladies and gentlemen. No luck. These streams have been a lot of fun, honestly. Like, after I hatched the Fuecoco, I was like, how could I even top it? But I did feel like catching the fanfy is pretty hype. I mean, it's not like as hype as the Fuecoco, but it's like the way it happened was pretty sick. Let's go. 993. We're just going for a second shiny at this point, if you're just tuning in. I have all these eggs. I'm not going to hatch them all here. We're just going through, what, like 15 minutes more of hatching, and then I'm going to head off for the day. We'll see if we get lucky and get another shiny. Whether it be an egg hatch or another fanfy. $9.94. God, that's so crazy. I'm still just like in disbelief at my amazing shiny hunting skills. Alright, let me get rid of this. I saw there was eggs sitting in my boxes still. I should grab these ones from the back. They just are taking up a lot of space, you know? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I can't wait until there's Pokemon Home integration for this game. One, I'll have way more space in my in-game storage because I can just put a bunch of my things I'm hoarding into Home. Then two, I can bring in a bunch of like shinies from previous games, and also my Hisuian shinies, which I'm excited. I actually have most of the Hisuian Pokemon as shiny currently. I'm trying to think what I would need. I don't have a Hisuian Sneasel or Sneasler. I don't have Arcanine or Growlithe shiny. Hisuian. What else? Braviary, and Standler. Technically, though, oh, I just realized the shiny. I have 2 shiny Rufflet. I could transfer whenever there's home integration. I could actually transfer one of my shiny Rufflets into Arceus and evolve it, and then transfer it back into this game, and it could be Hisui and Braviary. That's a good idea, actually. That's what I'll do. So I'll have a shiny Hisuian Braviary that was caught in the Paldea region, which is kind of sick to think about. Yeah, because I have Voltorb already, I have the Quillfish, I have the Basculin, I have the Gudra. What else did I have? I have the Zoroark shiny. Oh, I don't have Lilligant. Cleavor, I could probably get. I mean, I have like Scyther shinies I could probably just bring in and like evolve it. Alright, let's go. 995. But yeah, in general, I'm just excited about the idea of like... I got into badge and marks collecting more recently. Like, I haven't really done anything extensive in regards to like, you know, playing like an old game like Sapphire or Ruby and working on ribbons and sending them up through each generation to acquire all the ribbons you can. But I have done a decent amount with like the Switch generation. Like I did, like whenever I have stuff in Sword and Shield, I usually try to get all the ribbons on it that I can. You know, like the Galar Champion, I guess the Master Ball one you can get in any game that has online battling. But you know what I mean, like effort ribbons in every game as well. It's more about getting the unique ones to each gen. Like there's some in BDSP, for example, you can do like the contests and get those type of ribbons on it. There's the ribbon of the week at that one lady, I can't remember the city. Like the one town that's on the far right. South right, or whatever, southeast side of the map. But yeah, they essentially just change the titles of your Pokemon, like when they come into battle. That's like the whole point of them. And it's cool to think that like, I don't know, I just like doing stuff like that. Like with my collection. It's trying to like earn ribbons and marks on them. There was a time very briefly in Sword and Shield for VGC, they allowed, for the first time ever, we were allowed to use mythical. You got shiny Palmy? Yo, congratulations. That's amazing. They allowed the use of mythical Pokemon in the battle tower, which was the first time ever. And this was the first time that these Pokemon could actually acquire that ribbon. So yeah, that was like really cool to get the Master Ball rank ribbon on a decent, not like all my mythical Pokemon, but I got it on a decent amount of my mythical Pokemon in Sword and Shield, like whenever that was a thing. Alright, let me just transfer these. I'm gonna try to grab these back eggs. Because they're just kind of like all over the place. I don't even know how many shinies I have in this game exactly. Like my boxes obviously are all shiny, like these two, but like I have other shinies that are under like VGC and collect, like things I actually use in battle and such. All right, let's continue on here. Just kind of grabbing random eggs. Let me save. Thanks again for coming out to the stream today. I hope everyone's having a good day. Yo, Ada, I got a shiny Fanfi. Welcome back. I found a Fanfi. Pretty hyped about it. How much time do I have left on this? 9 minutes. Alright, yeah, we're gonna just hatch as many eggs as we can in 9 minutes, and then I'm gonna head off. Nah, I'm not gonna hatch. I figured since I already got the shiny. Yo, congratulations, PhD. That's so cool. That's a good one to get. I was thinking that I'm probably not gonna stream too long today just because I already got the shiny Fuecoco. I mean, I'll admit when I hatched the second shiny Greninja, I was like, oh, I wish I was streaming. But honestly, I don't know, maybe. Maybe I will hunt something randomly. I think for the most part, I'm just gonna end my stream today. This hunt has been a little long. I looked at the mass outbreaks and there really wasn't anything too interesting that I wanted to hunt. Like maybe Weasel I would be interested in. Because Floatzel is kind of a cool pick. In the rain. Like it's actually really strong. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not like sitting here. Yeah, if you need a boost, I can give you one after the stream. If anything. But yeah, I'm definitely just gonna end my stream. Once I'm done hatching, I'll just hatch the rest of my eggs in my free time. I honestly am probably gonna sit down and work on my animation a bit before I have to go to work tonight. Like, I'm looking at it like this. It's like kind of like a blessing in disguise. This hunt's been a little long, but I ended up getting it, and now I can have a little bit more time to work on my film. Alright, let's go. So yeah, I just generally feel good about this. We got our shiny Fuecoco, evolved it all the way to the Skeledirge, and I ended up finding a Fanphy. So yeah, pretty cool. You have a Clodsire, Slowpoke, and Quillfish outbreaks. Ooh, Quillfish could be cool. 1002. I mean, all those seem pretty good if you don't have any of them. The thing about Slowpoke is you could get the Slowpoke to get the Slowking as well. Wait. Yeah. I feel like I never see Slowking. I guess Slowbro is just the better pick, to be honest. 103. Okay, nothing. But yeah, I definitely appreciate people hanging out today. I think the Dene is one I want to hunt. At some point. Maybe, I think on my next stream, there is a good chance I might do some shiny hunting still. But there's also a good chance I might do some battles. I feel like the battles are long overdue this month. But, yeah, the Dene would be a really cool shiny to hunt, honestly. Not that I would ever really use it competitively, but that's why I would hunt it in the wild, I think. Because I wouldn't really have plans to run it on a team. I just think it's a cool shiny. The Fanphy is kind of nuts how I got it. I mean, I don't think it was like necessarily rare that I got it or anything. It's more the fact that when I found it, I just knew it was the shiny, and it wasn't even, it was like a singular one. It wasn't like next to one where it was like obvious. I just saw it standing alone, and I had no point of reference, and I just looked at it, I'm like, you're the shiny, and I ran into it, and it was shiny. Just crazy. Because it really doesn't look different. Like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like how can I possibly find it? Yeah, I'm just gonna... I think I'll just knock some out and just run around here. Okay, that's not one. It just looked a little bit lighter for some reason. It's very interesting. But yeah, Ed, if you want me to give you a sandwich boost, I'll give you one here right after this stream. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, definitely consider hitting the like button. Wait, by chance does the audio cut out there for you? Did the audio just cut out randomly, or is that just on my end? Like, was there like a spurt where it just like, or do you not know what I'm talking about? Because I'm just wondering. I'm using my AirPods. Well, they're not AirPods, or JBLs, but I'm using them today to listen to the audio instead of my normal headphones. And yeah, I guess there could be technical errors potentially. I don't know. Knock him out. Oh wait, sorry. I got like distracted on the outbreak. I forgot to get more eggs. Sorry about that. Let me despawn them and come back in. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, if I end up hatching a second shiny Fuecoco, I'll just post about it. And then, obviously, I'll probably show it on my next stream. I mean, technically, I could still build my one Parish Trap team. It's a little cheesy. Maybe I'll try to work out the kinks of it. And then Saturday, I'll, like, run it. Because it technically is supposed to run Skeledirge on the team. I'll see. Because, I mean, that could be fun to cheese it on ladder. You got it? Very nice. That was fast. Did you find it just from knocking out the Pokemon? Like early stages of the mass outbreak or whatever? Very nice. Congratulations on it. I think Clodsire is a great shiny. And it's actually a pretty good raid Pokemon as well. Okay, 1005. Okay. Let's just get these final eggs hatched, and then I'm going to be off for the day. But yeah, I'm thinking there's a really good chance on Saturday I'll be streaming on the Sassifrass VGC channel, and I'll be running a Parish Trap team that's kind of like extremely gimmicky. It's almost like a meme team, but it might be able to find some success. And I do think it's more about like making good plays. Like I think that's how the team will end up working. But yeah, that's the original reason why I was breeding for this shiny, is to put the Skeledirge on the Parish Trap team. So we'll see. I mean, since I have time today, I'll probably even mess around in Showdown before I go to work. I tried running it and I just didn't really like it, the feel of it recently. Like with what a lot of people are doing, I feel like maybe the team is a little spicy, a little too spicy, because I'm not even running any Paradox Pokemon on the Perish Trap team. It's not running, like currently I don't have Fluttermane or Screamtail on it. Like I was building it before, even when the Orlando's regional. But then I guess like I kind of was like, whenever I saw Wolfglick win with the Perish Trap team, I just kind of like stopped working on it. Like I didn't build it in cart or anything, even though I do have pretty much all the Pokemon set aside that I want on the team. Like I actually have them all ready to be EV trained and leveled up and TM'd, given the right moves, change their Terra types. So yeah, it's just a matter of me doing that part, now that I have my shiny Skeledirge too. Which, you know, I guess there's also a chance it might lose a slot on the team, but we'll see. That's what I'm saying though. Maybe I'll like meme it up here on Saturday on the ladder. Because I haven't even played since I hit Master Ball tier. Like I legitimately have just been playing in Showdown. I haven't played in-game cart. So I have no idea what's actually... Like Showdown and the cart are definitely different. Like even though... Like you'll see Torkoal everywhere. Actually on cart too you will. But I guess like in a tournament is what I'm saying. You probably might not see... Like I don't think Torkoal is really as common in a tournament as it is if you're playing Showdown or on a ladder. Like Trick Room in general hasn't really had the most success so far in Scarlet Violet, but I do think it is still really, really good. It's just that it's tough to go hard Trick Room. Like I feel like a lot of times, like I think one of the most successful Trick Room variants I've seen recently was in the Oceanic International over the, I think it was the previous weekend. Yeah, over the weekend. There was a Armor Rouge and DD comp, but they were actually running like a balanced type of team. And what I mean by balance is, it was like a mixture of speed tiers. It wasn't just hard Trick Room, like they're running Great Tusk. And they had like a very like mixed speed tier team. But they had like that mode that if they needed to go into like Armor Rouge and DD and just like Trick Room and then go for like Dazzling Gleam and like expanding force spam, it could have been a possible pathway for them. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we ended up getting our shiny Skeledirge. We found ourselves a shiny Fanfy today also. Let me just transfer this one. I'm like all caught up in like transferring, but let me just show you our catches and then I'm gonna head off for the day. So we got our Skeledirge, which was the main thing we were hunting. Super pumped about this. Actually, we should give it a nickname. And then we got a Fanfy randomly. Which... Let me look at it. Yeah, I guess it does look a little different. It does look slightly different. Just like super subtle. Alright. Oh yeah, let's give it a nickname real quick. What should we name our Skeledirge? I mean, like I don't... How about Armstrong? Because I think he's like a singer, kind of like a jazz singer. And he could be like Louis Armstrong. That doesn't even seem like a real name. Is that actually a real name? Alright, sick. Even though obviously he's like a jaw biting. Name him Ben. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the stream today. I'm gonna head off. The Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Be safe.